Last time on Mysterious Island.
There's a real danger of tidal waves, so we can't stay on the beach.
Landslide!
Couldn't have survived that.
What do you suggest, Captain? Short trip to the general store for some dynamite?
Do you think this landslide was triggered by an earthquake?
Gunpowder?
Get out! Jack!
We have everything we need to make an explosive charge.
Not yet, Mr. Pencroft.
Granite House, stately home of a new class of castaways.
Captain Harding!
Where is everybody?
Just what I was wondering.
Home again, jiggity jig.
Don't strain yourself now, Mr. Spillett.
Stack it by the wall, Pencroft. There's a good fellow.
Any particular wall you had in mind, Mr. Spillett?
Have you seen Neb or Herbert this morning?
No, they were both gone when I woke up.
The fishing pole seems to be missing.
Well, maybe they've gone to catch breakfast.
I can't see them down on the beach from here.
Oh, Herbert mentioned a little sheltered beach he found further down the headland.
I think I'll wander down and see how they're doing. See how the fish are biting.
Help! Somebody, please!
What have we got there?
Captain! Isn't this exciting? It just washed up in the waves. Where's Neb?
I don't know. I thought I'd find him with you.
He went back to Granite House to get help.
Did he? Which way?
Across the headland. At least a half an hour ago.
That's the way I came. I think I'll retrace my steps and see if I can spot him. And tell the others about this.
Wait, I'm coming. Captain. I think Neb was eating these before he left.
Did you eat any?
No.
Please! Why won't you answer?
Do you think those berries are poisonous, Captain?
I don't know, Herbert. It's possible.
Well, maybe not. I mean, if Neb had been poisoned, you would have found him along the trail.
I would have thought so. That's what worries me.
Help! Can anybody hear me?
Over there. Yes! Don't move!
Captain! I knew it had to be you!
Are you hurt, Neb?
I'm not hurt, but I can't see.
You mean you can't see? You mean you can't see anything at all?
At first, it just went fuzzy. But now it's all dark.
The berries.
How many of them did you eat, Neb?
You don't think I'm going to be blind, do you, Captain?
No. I'm sure it'll wear off.
Captain, why didn't you say anything when you threw me the vines?
Because it wasn't us that threw it, Neb.
Then it...
That's something we'd all like the answer to, Neb. Come on, let's get you back to Granite House.
My mother will know what to treat you with.
Okay.
Here, Neb. Try and drink a little more. Help to neutralize the poison.
Oh, I swear this thing must be filled with rocks.
How's the patient?
We're just about to find out.
Mr. Pencroft.
Now don't tell me, Neb. I'm a sight for sore eyes.
Are you all right, Neb?
I think I'll be fine. Thanks to, Mrs. Pencroft.
Why don't we go and open the chest?
It's locked. We'll have to break it.
There's no need for that.
Mrs. Pencroft, you astound us.
And why is that, Mr. Spilett?
Well, it's not something a woman... I mean, you wouldn't normally expect it.
Yes, Mr. Spilett?
I don't think you're going to win this one, Mr. Spilett.
All right, Herbert. You found it. You open it.
Believe this? These are shipwrights' tools. We have everything we need here to build a boat.
Some poor souls must have been shipwrecked.
This must have been the carpenter's trunk. There's a compass, a sextant.
Odd that this carpenter should have navigation instruments in his trunk.
Look at this. This is beautiful. Look at this engraving, Captain.
I don't understand this. A ship goes down and this is the only thing to stay afloat?
You didn't see anything else? Nothing. It does seem odd. It's almost as though something or someone is anticipating our needs.
Our needs are theirs, Mr. Spilett.
That doesn't make sense. If there was someone else on the island, why wouldn't he make himself known to us?
Well, in the circumstances, I'm not sure I'd reveal myself. After all, whoever it is has no way of knowing whether we're friendly or otherwise.
Look, all this talk is wasting time. We want to get off this island. Now we have the tools to help us do it. Now, the three of us have built a boat before. If we all work together, we can be back on the water in no time.
But how will we make the sails?
What about weaving them from reeds?
We could do that. And we'll need vines, strong ones, for the rigging. We can get those inland.
All right, Mr. Pencroft, let's build your boat.
What have you got there, Mr. Spilett?
It's not exactly what we're looking for, Mr. Pencroft, but it's the best we've found so far.
We'll have to keep them until we find something stronger.
Ah, Neb.
Do you recognize any of these? Look at this.
I think that's it.
Look at this. Camphor wood. Works wonders for stomachache. Cinnamomum oliveri.
You know a great deal about plants.
In the village where we lived, it was a long way from an apothecary. The doctor I worked for, he was a very knowledgeable man. He taught me how to use plants and herbs to make medicines.
Fortunate for us.
I don't believe it. Supplejack. We'll have some of that.
And anything else you may find useful, Mrs. Pencroft. We seem to have frequent need. Got you, Joanne. Can you free your head?
I can't.
You're going to be all right, Joanne. I won't let anything happen to you, I promise you. Pencroft!
Have you got her weight?
Yes!
I'll cut the line.
Hurry! Hurry! That's it.
Deep breaths. Slowly. It's a miracle your neck wasn't broken. How did this happen?
Neb, you'd better make sure the captain's all right.
Captain, listen to me. She's all right. Mrs. Pencroft will be just fine. It wasn't your fault.
I tried to pull her up and I couldn't. It's all I could do to hold on to her.
I know that, Captain. We all know that.
I couldn't save her, Neb. I couldn't save them either.
Captain, you've nothing to feel guilty about.
I should have insisted that she stayed in Granite House. It's far too dangerous for a woman out here.
I think you would have had a hard time convincing Mrs. Pencroft of that. Captain, listen to me. It was just an accident, and you did save her. Now you've got to put this behind you. I know why you feel the way you do, but the others don't.
Yes. You're right. Thank you, Neb. Just give me a moment.
All right, Captain.
What was that all about?
He's in shock. He'll be fine.
This is fine. I'm a monkey's uncle. Braided hemp rope, I'd say.
It was obviously some sort of a trap.
Well, there's no evidence of a triggering device.
Then how do you explain a length of rope hanging in a forest in the middle of a deserted island? I'm sorry. I'm trying to say that there can be only one logical explanation for this.
That someone's been here before us.
Wait a moment. Look! It's our balloon!
Be careful, Mr. Spilett.
That's a stroke of good luck we found it.
It's caught on that. It's caught on a branch. There.
Can't reach it.
What, just up
it.
there.
Today,
Come in.
today.
Try and get it in one
There,
piece.
that's it.
Pull.
It's got it.
Hold on. There.
Well, ah.
Nothing to it, really.
Well, there's enough cloth for sails. And rope for rigging.
And perhaps a shirt or two?
What a good idea, Gideon. I didn't know you could sew. Would you like to make me a new skirt while you're at it?
How are we going to get this all back to Granite House?
We could float it home. On the river.
Now you're starting to think like a sailor.
I don't know why you want to build a boat, Pencroft. It seems to me that we could sail the sea quite comfortably in something like this.
I may be able to build a boat, but unfortunately I have little knowledge of the southern hemisphere or its skies.
Well, we have a compass and sextant. We can plot a course with that.
But no map and no charts.
Perhaps it's better that the others have more confidence in our venture.
They'll have to know eventually.
Well, let's not dampen their optimism just yet.
It's nice to see you two getting along so well.
I always think it's best to humor a man when he's going mad.
He's not going mad. He's just under a lot of strain.
So are we all.
Well, I'm afraid some of us are going to have to walk home.
Well, you're the sailor, Mr. Pencroft. Who would you like to assist you?
I need 2 people to pull the raft.
I'll stay with Mother.
What about you, Mr. Spilett?
By coincidence, yachting happens to be another of my many talents. I have several Club Regatta Cups to my credit, you know. And we should take young Neb here. He's got a good strong back.
We'll meet you at the mouth of the river.
Safe journey.
Left. A little more.
Port.
I beg your pardon?
When you're on a boat, left is port, right is starboard.
Well, I thank you, Mr. Spilett. I'll try my best to remember that. Rock on your right, Mr. Pencroft.
I see it, Neb.
Careful, Neb, you're splashing me.
Why don't you get up and give us a hand then, Mr. Spilett?
What?
I am tired of you acting like you're my overseer. We're all in this together. I'm not a servant. And if I was a servant, I would not be your servant.
The danger of that, Neb. I wouldn't employ you.
Gentlemen, as long as you're both on this raft, you're both under my orders. So stop your bickering and both keep poling or I'll clap you in irons.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Rock dead ahead.
You're still alive. Thank you, Ned. You're a brave man.
I didn't think we'd get you out of there, Mr. Spilett.
I don't think I'd see either of you again.
Oh, no.
Swim for shore! Go, go!
If you don't mind my asking, Captain, is there anything troubling you?
I beg your pardon, Mrs. Pencroft. I was miles away. How's your neck?
Oh, it's a bit bruised, but it'll be all right. I was wondering how you were feeling.
Me? That's kind of you to ask. I'm fine, Mrs. Pencroft. Just fine.
Captain? Captain? You mustn't feel as if you have to be responsible for all of us. You can't be.
Don't we all feel that way about each other under these peculiar circumstances?
Yes, but not to the extent that you do.
Perhaps that's just part of my nature.
Or a part of your past.
You're very perceptive, Mrs. Pencroft. The past is behind us. That's the tragedy. We can't change it.
Captain?
Yes?
Nothing. Thank you for saving me.
Captain! Something's gone wrong. They've capsized.
The raft.
Jack! Where are you, Jack?
I'm coming!
Mr. Spiller!
Father! Neb! Spilett!
That's one of them!
Get alive! We've got you, Mr. Pencroft.
Jack Pencroft, I swear you have more lives than a cat.
What about Neb and Gideon?
There was a waterfall. I don't know what happened to them.
You two go. I'll stay here with Jack.
I should go.
No, you stay and rest.
I'll go with the captain, Father. I'll find a place to cross.
Be careful.
I thought you'd gone!
One doesn't just run off and leave a fellow to drown! Ned! Give me your hand!
I'll take you with me!
I shall be very cross if you do! Now, take a hold! There's a good fellow! Now! The other one!
I can't!
Do it! Hold on! Here. I got you. Ned!
Any sign of them?
Nothing! Mr. Spillett!
My hands are going now. I can't hold on much longer.
You don't have to. I've got you. I can't move, mind you, but I won't let go. Well, this is all very cozy. Cup of tea wouldn't go amiss. Ned! Mr. Spillett, can you hear me?
I'll understand if you let go, Mr. Spillett. There's nothing more you can do.
Oh, and I was just starting to get the hang of this hero routine. If it's all the same to you, I'll hang on.
You're quite mad. You know that?
Just British. Hard to tell the difference sometimes, of course.
We're gonna go!
We're still here! Don't give up! The cavalry has just arrived. Excellent timing, Mr. Harding! We were starting to feel quite silly holding on to each other this way.
Hold on, Mr. Spillett. Now, let me get hold of your left leg. Don't move. All right? Now, ease your right leg out if you can. Slowly. Can you do it? Don't let go. Now I'm going to ease you this way. Wriggle a little. A little more. Now! Give me a hand, Ned! There we are, Ned. And you, Mr. Spillett, give me a hand.
You can let go of me now, Mr. Spillett.
Sorry. Gone a bit numb. Didn't realize.
Thank you, Mr. Spillett.
Think nothing of it. Anyone would have done the same thing.
No. No, they wouldn't.
Yes. Well.
Come on. We better get you both home.
Yes.
Captain, you found them. Has anyone been injured?
No, just cold, Herbert.
Well, Father, if you'd only see me today.
Oh, it's wonderful to be home. Listen to me, I'm already calling it home.
There is one advantage to being on this island. There's certainly no danger of being bored to death.
It's still light. We could lay a jig for the boat.
Herbert, we will start work on the boat tomorrow. Right now, all I want is many hours of uninterrupted, blissful sleep.
Well spoken, Mr. Pencroft. Couldn't have put it better myself.
What is it, Captain?
I don't know, Neb.
Oh, now that is strange.
What is, Mr. Spilett?
It's nothing really, but that's my journal. The pages are mixed up. How could that happen? It's curious.
Has anything else been moved? Is anything missing?
Jack? Jack, wasn't your gold plate over there this morning?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Well, I'm sure it was.
Then I must have grown legs and taken a walk. Now, can I please go back to sleep?
Is anything else out of place?
Yes, I seem to be missing my nightgown and nightcap.
No, everything else seems to be fine.
Mother, where's that jade pendant I gave you?
It's right here. Well, at least it was. Must have fallen down.
I don't think so. I think someone has been here, moving things around, leaving little clues. Someone is toying with us. Why?
Look, Captain, I realize that this has been a very tough day, and some very strange things have happened. But I'm sure there are reasonable explanations for all of them. Why do you complicate things? Why are you making such a mystery of this?
I am not trying to make a mystery of anything, Mr. Pencroft. Maybe I am imagining things, but there have been so many strange coincidences, I can't help but feel that they are all linked together in some way.
Fair enough. I think we should apply our efforts to getting off the island. This phantom of yours, if he does exist, which I don't say he does, obviously wants to be left alone. Why don't we just respect his wishes and get away from here?
Perhaps you're right, Mr. Pencroft. Perhaps you are right.
sails. It really sails.
I never thought it possible. It's truly magnificent.
An outstanding achievement, Joanna.
It's a wonderful sight, isn't it, Captain?
He's performed a small miracle.
Would do him good if you told him that.
I will.
Look at him. It's like he's home again.
Can you feel that?
And as well.
He's gonna get us home, Herbert. I can feel it in my bones.
Father, the monster.
I see it. We're gonna catch it and cook it for supper. Once Harding sees it sitting on a platter, even he'll have to admit it's just a fish. Steady she goes, Herbert. Port to starboard. Hold it there. We're gonna have a Nantucket sleigh ride, boy. Make sure that line's secure.
What's the fellow up to?
I don't know.